But I mean, if the cruiser or destroyers aren't, if the destroyer numbers aren't insane, and I guess gold is just not super populated right now, then I suppose I could swap to 30 Stoffen. It's 3, 2, 1 and a carrier. Yeah. Alright, so we're fighter build. I did take the consumable mod, so we have less planes than we did before. 2 less planes at the start, a little less regen. But, you were followed by a destroyer in a German CV the other day, you're kind of pissed. Yeah, man, DDs can be a real sad time when you don't have the ability to deal with them. Anything can happen at any time. Swap back to team before I say something dumb in all chat. No, Holland, go take this. Oh, son of a bitch, you know. It's not as if it doesn't happen, because it happens. I think he drops a fighter and cuts in, right? Drops a fighter and cuts in. How hard does he cut in? Doesn't catch him. I expected him to fly a little further forward. It's too bad. I tried though.
All forces, provide cover for that target.
Are we serious with this? We're not gonna take. We're not gonna take C? We're not gonna do that? We need to take C though. Like, it's important. Son of a bitch! Shit.
All forces, capture that area.
Okay, well, that's cool. I mean, if we get A, then that might work out. But,
all forces, provide cover for that target.
Cool.
Capture that area.
Oh, buddy. Let's pre-drop here. Probably gonna visit the Petro, which is what we are gonna do. Don't need to heal because it's only 1 drop. And I could try to bomb the Salem. Realistically, I need to torp the Salem. But that's a long ass... Holy fuck, man. Oh, this is a thing. This is a thing. Cool. Holland's getting reset. Gotta use the island, bruh. They're shooting you over the island. Now we gotta fighter him. That worked out. Sadly, the Salem shoots down some fighters there, I think. Maybe not. Well, the planes will actually latch onto his bombers before they get to come in. Oh wow, are we gonna actually do something here? Is this gonna matter? 3 bombs into the cruiser, not a surprise. Gonna get him relit. He gets a fighter, but we still get to drop. Fighter warms up 3 more seconds before the fighter comes online. Salem popped his heel. But Salem has taken a lot of beating. There we go.
Enemy cruiser found good show.
Okay, so cap to cap, Holland can take C whenever the fuck the Holland wants because it's a Holland and we don't have anything over there to stop him. Des Moines has chosen death by Republique or Montana. So, Good luck with that, Des Moines. What I can do is drop a fighter over here to try to keep him dark, maybe, so that he doesn't get just like mindlessly blapped. But we'll see what we can do. I don't know where the hell the Holland is. I do have to work on the Petro though, because at least we know where the hell that is. And I have a fighter, or sorry, I have a heal consumable. Bombs are out for the Des Moines. Pop the heal because the Holland let off. Party sector, no, defensive fire. Whatever, that was completely worthless. The fuck do you think this is, dude?
Proceeding to assist you. Provide fire support for allied aircraft.
Like, what do you think that is? Alright, well we got 3 torps into the Petro, so at least that worked. Planes have already latched. He hasn't recalled yet, which means the fighters are going to chase and do some murder. We'll have to refighter the Des Moines, although he's super dead. If he's not dead because of a fire or something, he's dead because of just coming across in front of God, country, and everybody and getting murdered. So that didn't work out too hot. But on the plus side, the Holland is coming over to cap, which is great. Question is, where is their Holland going? And can I do anything about it? I mean, I'm not really excited at the prospect of trying to find the Holland to bomb his ass, but I don't know, let's let the engine boost build up. We go on the Montana till we get surprised motherfuckered by a Holland anyway. He pops a fighter, but he popped it late. We get to drop and then recall before the fighter latches. Jesus, please, aim. There we go.
Attack enemy aircraft. Will go.
We're on top of each other. Holland's in the cap. We're gonna get that. We have to keep working on the Montana. The Montana did not damage con, so the Montana is on fire, which is kind of nice. Burger's still gonna be a thing. We'll drop this so that the planes are going over the Montana. Hopefully the Burger doesn't get clocked. And this is not torpedo planes, which for some reason I thought I was using. But we can try to cool. We did find the Holland again though, so at least we get some additional information. So we lose plane after plane after plane.
It's a goal. Teammate, I need your support.
Please shoot the bombers. Holland lives. Midway bombers do not. We can threaten the Montana before he pushes into Alpha. Trying to keep about a grid square of space between me and the front line. Thunder's still healthy. Petro's bailed. I mean, yes, the Petro's healing. Yes, we don't have the points from the kill. Yes, I could try to run all the fucking way along the border to go somehow hunt the damn Petro and make something happen. But realistically, he ain't shooting at us. He's off in his own little happy land doing happy land shit. I'm happy to leave him there. I'm focusing on the stuff that matters because this is the shit that's threatening caps and potentially threatening our team. Fuck the Holland, god damn it. We drop with 2 torps. I think we have to work on the Thunderer now because I can't work on the Montana with the Holland there. 1 torp. Nice. Remember, friends, you can avoid all the flak. All the flak is completely avoidable. Unless you're on an attack run. Unless you're on an attack run and you're going in on the attack run to do a thing and then all of a sudden, oh shit, there's a flak wall and, well, you eat the flak and then you die. I mean, that's a little less unavoidable. Or a little less avoidable, rather. Guess I have to bomb the Montana. We have to get him. We have to address the issue with the cap. Holland is going to light off and murder some planes. There's the Holland. So what we can do, however, is drop and keep him lit so he can be reset, which didn't happen. It's whatever. We'll lose planes, it'll be fine. Can't dislodge the Holland from the positions we have, but the Montana should go down eventually, someday. Maybe, possibly. Some year. There will be a point in time where this ceases to exist. There we go. Burgone's off down, dealing with whatever. Under Petro. Petro probably has extremely no health left, although the rockets on the Thunderer would be the better choice. We are within the flak range, so it's no longer aiming. Take our shot. It sucked. And they're starting to death ball, so we have to threaten cap control somehow.
Capture that area.
Can actually move up. They're peeling back, they're death balling, so they're gonna be more resistant. I'm just out of fucking planes. I'm not gonna be able to get in to do anything.
Affirmative.
I guess I could just fly around in circles and spot for a while, because we don't really have anything to spot. And I don't have anything to attack, so really at this point I should just chill the fuck out. Although that's potentially an issue. Please don't get wrecked. Please don't get wrecked. Please don't get wrecked. Let's do this. Trying to put that as far away from the enemy Holland as possible. He gets a hit, but it's not a great hit. And their Holland left. Interesting. Okay, so the bombers got bullied off. We do have fighter cover. Kind of. And I am just going to sponge up the spotting damage because, well, sometimes somebody's got to do it. It's okay. Alright, Petra's getting clocked. We do have two battleships that are kind of okay. Petra got clocked. Cool. We still capping A? No. A's being blocked. He has fighters, but he can't come in from that line, which means he has to circle around and go into the fighter. Or rocket planes, rather. These latch it immediately because of enhanced reaction, so we're going to see it'll divert immediately on target, looking for a reset. Too close. Fighters on. We're going to see a Holland murder our planes. Yeah. Although the Holland was a little late at murdering the planes, which is kind of nice. None. I started the attack really early. Let's go out to 4 clicks. Six clicks, we're not seeing him. Although I guess he's hard spotted by the other one, that's fine. We do have a point lead.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
I can't fighter the Holland if there's another Holland literally on top of him. We just have to spot this. Thunder is so far out, nobody's going to shoot him. Republic is the focus target.
All stations, requesting fire support.
If the Venezia tries to swing wide and clap the Holland, that's going to be something realistically. Okay, he's getting good bites in on our Holland, which is a problem.
All stations, requesting fire support.
Please shoot the thingy. This is a real dick thing to do. More planes, please. I don't want to see it. I don't have to blacklist him, but don't be a douche. More shells, please. Repub goes down. Cool. Venezia's looking to make a move.
Nice work.
We can rocket the Holland. We can come over maybe here. Try to hit him, keep him a little busy. Thunder is pretty far distance out. Our Thunder's gonna... Well, he's gonna have a CV plus a Thunder on top of him, so that's a problem, but we're gonna take A here, which will be good. Okay, Holland's starting to move. We still have him detected. Holland's gonna come over so we could YOLO torp the Venezia. Maybe we can in-cap some torps. We did not in-cap any torps. But we get taken out, so that's good. And our Thunderer did go down, which is not surprising. But he traded, which is great.
Battle ends in 5 minutes.
We take A. We have a lot of people. Too healthy to die easy. Too healthy to die easy. Well, Venezia is a hard target for a Midway, so... And the Midway is probably low on planes in general. And we've got fighters. 2 on the rockets, 2 on the torps.
Our victory is in sight.
So we can give this guy some cover. Things are over here, yeah? Maybe? No, okay. See if we can snipe the bombers. That should actually latch in time. Cause him to recall. He did. He bailed. So these fighters not only made him recall, but they're also blocking the Burgoyne. So this is done. Yeah, Eisenhower's. Oof, big hit. How much do you consider the spotting aspect of a carrier so other ships can shoot more easily? I mean, it's important, but it seems to do more than just using your planes for damage sometimes. Well, sure. So if you've got in a ranked match, we've got six other people than me. So that's 6 people that if they can't see anything to shoot, then their guns are worthless. They're not able to do anything. So one of the ways that you can spot is by using a patrol fighter to spot, maybe by dropping it before you commit. So the fighter is going to keep, basic spotting up until you can fly back and resume your next mission or something. But because we have an interceptor, we do not have the spotting off of a fighter. So we only have manual spotting. Sometimes what you're going to be able to do as a carrier, you're going to either be able to focus in on the current focus target, which can be extremely impactful. You can hit something that other people can't hit, maybe torp. For instance, there was Salem, I think. We could have torped the Salem, tried to flush him out of cover so people could shoot him, or he just sits there and eats the torps. You have some options. Sometimes the best option is lighting, but you'd be surprised how much people latently tend to see each other. Because usually people like firing their guns. So if people are firing their guns at each other, they usually see each other and you don't have to spot because they see each other. So it's not your problem. Usually there's a destroyer or 2 and they happen to be able to see things. So stuff gets spotted anyway. It's not something that only you can do. People literally play the game without carriers and spot stuff. So it's okay. But it is a thing that you can do if you have to. And in a situation where we only have 1 DD who's rammed up against an island and can't see anything, well, yeah, somebody's got a spot, and it sounds like that's going to be me. So, I mean, I could throw planes at Holland to try to dislodge him. I did try to do that.
General quarter.
And it didn't work. So, I mean, when we were basically just running out of planes, well, fuck, I got to do something. Also, I mean, you can spot for your teammate, but it doesn't guarantee that your team's gonna hit. So, like, if your team is showing that they're extremely accurate or they're paying attention, they're doing a good job, well, yeah, give them some love. Try and force a recall here. Might get stuck in that. Might not get stuck in that. We need to be about half a grid square early, and I don't think that latched. Sorry, man. I tried. So we need to try and delay B. So hopefully our Graz doesn't get murdered. He got hurt, but he's not... He didn't lose half his health. He took a chunk of health. A chunk of health is okay. We need to get resets in Bravo. They're already in Bravo, and we are not yet in Bravo. So we need to reset this because we want to get more points than they have. Des Moines has defensive fire. Ooh, this is potentially not... Well, maybe it's okay. Cool. So we got resets there. Awesome. We're ahead of them. Summers takes a little more chip damage, and I think we can get a little spray in here. Cool. So we get C with a significant advantage. It's going to give us maybe 10, 15 points. Is that a big deal? Is 10, 15 points really the difference between a win or a loss? Realistically, no. But, what it can be... Yeah, I'm not here in time. So our planes don't stop this torp run, which is unfortunate because we just weren't in position. We did get another reset, which is cool, but the Midway's going to get a drop on the Petro, and if I drop planes, they're not actually going to interact with these things. Although they might have scared him into recalling. But I can drop this. Is he going to torp the... Okay, torps the Graz for some reason. Midway planes are slowly getting chiseled. Haru is in smoke. Graz, what the fuck are you doing? I don't know what the Graz is doing. Cool. Harugumo's radar. Aw, oh, son of a bitch. There's a Holland there too. Okay, that's not gonna be something I can deal with. I could work on the Kremlin though. 3v2, 4v3. Our Graz has been smashed on repeatedly this match, so that's gonna be a real issue. And they're bunkered up in smoke in both a small and a double DD formation. Let's try to get away from the smoke cloud. Serve some planes. We are out, which means we can try to swing back in on the Kremlin. We have the island to block for us, so we might be able to make a drop with 2 planes. Because we were able to block the AA approach on the way in. Yeah, we lost planes. Gonna probably lose those because Holland and Harugumo and Kremlin, but still, we were able to affect change. I don't really know if these guys want to be turning out. They need to be taking B.
Support the allied target. Affirmative.
Well, the patrol fighter I'm not scared of. Roz could just shoot it down. Bruh.
Teammate, I need your support. Repel air attack.
Well, whatever. It's out of smoke, so maybe he's trying to hide, but I assume they're gonna shoot him. Who knows what he's doing. Kremlin's pushing, cool. Pre-drop here. This is definitely a one-way trip. I really wish this fucking fighter was out of the way. But, I guess that's just not gonna happen, which is, you know, shit happens. Ooh, Smol is hurt. That's good. That's real fucking good. Okay, Summer spotted. Cool. Why did our fighter go down? The fuck? Just ran out? Okay, big hits on the Kremlin. Jesus, dude, how long are you gonna sit there being spotted by a fighter not giving a shit? Come on! Shoot the thing down! Bruh! Whatever. I think he fighters the Summers because he sees the rocket planes, but we should be able to get a strike and maybe even a second strike. It's kind of getting late in the... Just recall. Might be able to torp the Kremlin. Is this guy even awake? Okay, Haraguma re-smoked. We don't get to see the Kremlin, so that's a problem.
I need intelligence data.
Your radar?
Teammate, I need your support. Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Whatever. Please?
Teammate, I need your support. I need intelligence data.
There's the Holland. Nice to see you. Is he gonna back into the torps?
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
We do not have a heal this time. We do have island cover from the Holland.
All stations, provide fire support.
Alright, another 6 torps in the Kremlin. Doesn't matter. Alright, well, he juked torps, which is cool. This is such a big fucking problem. Oh my god. What am I gonna do here? I mean, the Smol is terrifying, and the Smol is not currently in smoke. Whatever. Why did he radar now? I didn't lead enough on that. But I got a hit. Oh, fuck. And there's Holland in here now. Come on, come on, come on. Petro, just Citadel him. God damn it, just shoot. What? Okay, Petro could have just Citadel murdered the Kremlin, but decided, I don't know, to be kind or something. So, sure. Thunder's getting bombed. This is just a shit sandwich. But the plus side is, and it is a plus side actually, oh, they're in smoke. So what are they, hydroed? Why do we see them? They don't see us. We can torp the Smol. Oh, I hope I still see these guys in a little while. Please don't leave Petro. Please don't leave Petro. Please don't leave Petro. Please, please, please don't leave. Fuck. Who knows what happens with this? Okay. Got a pretty good wrap. I could try to spot the Holland, I suppose. Getting the Smol off the board would be extremely useful. Because once this thing hops back into smoke, which it has not yet, it just gets to rain fire over and over and over and over. Hargumo dies. Well, maybe not.
Set a smoke screen. Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
Whatever. It's just like, hey dude, please don't die.
Our victory is in sight.
However, hey Smolensk, please die.
Enemy cruiser foundered.
I could have dropped a fighter for him. I could have dropped a fighter for the Haru. But he smoked. That's the important thing. The smoke is what mattered. I mean, I can look for the Holland. Holland is probably...
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
Is he red tracers? Oh, buddy. Alright, and then we can go fight the Haragumo, try to clean that shit up. And then this is a super special done. At bomber planes, your aim is all the way bottom. Why? Aim is all the way bottom. You mean this? I guess I'm not sure what you mean. Can you rephrase that? Because I don't know what you mean by that.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Hey Onos. I really dig your thoughts on classic and advanced mode yesterday regarding whether CV and subs in the future in the queue or not. I get the issue with players leaving over time due to long queue time, but this sounds like a great idea. As in having the 2 queues? Well, it's not something that hasn't been considered. I mean, I don't know if Wargaming has sat around thinking, let's make, you know, would we make an enhanced versus a non-enhanced mode? Could they? Sure. It just comes down to the player base. Is there enough of a player base to support 2 separate modes? I don't know. I mean, if there was, that might resolve some issues because people would be able to, like, if you didn't want to play with a CV, you could choose not to play with a CV. That'd definitely be an option. Again, it just comes down to queue times. So if the queue times were still able to fulfill what they needed to fulfill, then it might work. But then if you introduce the mode and you go with it for about 2 weeks or a month, and then like numbers start to skew off and the modes stop being capable, then you might have to remove the mode, and then there might be backlash for that. So I mean, there's a lot to consider. But could it be done? It could. Absolutely. Your crosshair is in front of you. Mine is all the way at the bottom of the planes. I think Arizona. I think what you're talking about is you're probably thinking of the German bombers, because the German bombers are way high up in the air and the reticle is really low. That's probably what you're thinking of. These are US bombers. US bombers have a certain way that they work. Japanese bombers have a certain way that they work. German bombers have a certain way that work. British bombers have a certain way. They're all different. And the United States high explosive bombers, they're flying the reticles in front of them because they're going to go up and then they're going to come down or kind of come in, whatever. It's similar to the Japanese, but the Japanese have a different throw. Hey, Tornado. Thank you very much for the answers. You're new at the game, sorry. Sure. Yeah, I have a lot of European viewers because of the time that I stream, and sometimes there's language barriers. So it's not uncommon. And sometimes we have Asian viewers. I mean, I speak English, it's what I know. I know a little bit of French, but like only from school, and it's very small. So sometimes sometimes if I read a question I just don't understand, I'll try to ask, is there a different way you can put it? Because there's usually some kind of something. And worst case, if you just can't get your point across, it is okay to try to say the question in your native language, because sometimes we might actually have somebody in the channel that can read it and you know, restate it. Like, we have a large Polish crowd, for instance. I think if you typed something in Polish, I'd have no idea what it was. But because we have a lot of people here that might know that language, they'd be able to translate for you. Schofield is from Poland. Yeah, we had, we were raided by a Polish CC. Evil. Something. I can't think of his name right now. But I think it has evil in the name and I can't think of it. Not Feel These Torps, although Feel These Torps is now a CC. Evil CQ, that's right. We were rated a long time ago by Evil CQ, and a lot of Polish viewership kind of came along with that. Interpreter volunteer right here. Spider Kaze offers his services. Against a Hakuryu, double DD. Hakuryu does not have as much destroyer pressure as we have, but it has a lot of anti-cruiser pressure because its torps can reliably screw up cruisers. But the Minnow might be in smoke, and the Nevsky's fairly hard to pin down. Double Thunderer, though. You might want to be here. Maybe here.
Action stations.
Do something like that. Be able to cut back in. Hey newbie, doing good? Doing okay. Long day at work, kind of tired. Don't know if I'm gonna do another 5.5 hour stream like yesterday. That was rather unexpected. Is it possible they changed the Hakuryu RNG? RNG on what? I mean, it's always possible something got changed, but did the Hakuryu need RNG changed? Well, good, newbie. That's a sign that you belong in a higher division. He's bringing in a lot of torps. I guess he torps that Thunderer. No, he's torping this one, which means he's going to eat the fighter plane, so that's a little weird. Alright. Unless he torped us. Oh, okay, torped us. Interesting. Still just kind of screening Bravo. Summers. So I'm not actually going to go in yet. I'm going to try to reset the Summers when Summers gets into Bravo. Well, I would like to spot the Small, but spotting the Small also gets me shot by the Small, so it's... It is unfortunate in that. Alright, it's not a great fighter. Let's see if we can get a reset here. Thunder, Stalin cutting wide. See a Small again. Not a surprise. We have shitty turning on these rocket planes. Oh. Passed right over the Summers. Sad times. Maybe bomb the Smollend. 2-1-2-1 CV. Okay, they're all kind of split up. Interesting. AP bombs for the Thunderer. See you, newbie. Hakuryu rockets are going to be shitty. They were made shitty. They used to not be shitty, but they were changed to be shitty.
Get back.
So that they have less influence against destroyers. So there is, you're not going to see the Hakuryu rockets somehow get better. That's just not going to happen. Sadly, my fighter's going to be late. Well, maybe not actually. The fighter probably starts shooting right about now, so Daka, maybe it matters. Son of a bitch, it just takes so long. It's too bad. Alright, well, guess I have to go back and refighter him. Because he's off in no man's land. But we do have the caps, which is cool. These guys are down here. I don't really know why they're walking forward to get murdered. That seems a little counterproductive, but Y'all do you. You can stop Thunder. You don't have to keep running. I know the Hakuryu is going to come back for this. No reason to expect that he wouldn't. Can go for the Summers. Summers is caught out. Although the Minotaur might do that. I do want to go for the small, and I just don't know where the fuck he is. What are you doing, Thunderer? Like,
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
guy's just trying to hemorrhage health. Awesome. Small goes down. Fuck yes. Nevsky with the radar. Was really worried about the Nevsky pushing, but it definitely worked out. I don't have a fighter to protect this, but there's a lot more over here. Thunder and a Minnow and a Shima. I mean, Shima's not going to matter, but I mean, the Shima can use his little priority sector, whatever. Priority sector does a percentage amount of damage to the plane, so even if his AA sucks, it's still a number that's going to not suck. Once every 20-something seconds. $5,000 damage. We don't get to drop. I mean, we might, but it's gonna be shit.
Return to that area.
To back
All
up.
stations, reporting the position of a strategic
This guy just threw his ship away. I mean, how much side are you gonna show a Stalingrad before you realize, holy god, he's just owning me?
Attention.
So we're spotted by the Smalland.
All stations, provide fire support.
Need help here, please. Whatever. Probably planes get murdered by the Smalland, but they might catch the bombers. Speaking of being caught, I think we lose these planes. I did recall probably faster, fast enough. And the Stalingrad used defensive fire. We could see that angry red flak. I should actually be torping the Stalin, not bombing. We did latch and shoot down planes. That's good. Stalingrad still has defensive fire going. Which means we probably can get in on this. Maybe not. Nope, can't. It's a waste of time. That was dumb. Hopefully we didn't waste too many planes, though. I don't think we did. Keep reversing against the Stalin. We are up in ships. We're up in caps. Smalland is baiting back, and we're going to be able to torp fairly successfully. His damage, defensive fire should be down. Going to come in at an angle. Yeah, the flak doesn't look as angry, fucked up, and red as it used to be, and we'll start the attack around 3.6, so we'll go under the flak. And now we have to aim. Midway planes hate aiming. We can bomb that. Probably get 2, maybe 3 torps. Does a pretty shitty job with me aiming. We got 3, so he's pushed up hard. Shows a little bit of side. I guess he got chunked there, but we'll be able to bomb him. Yeah, but just to remind folks, like, Tier 10 rockets used to not suck. But then the reticle change happened about 6-7 months ago as a way to kind of alleviate some destroyer pressure. So what that did is that it did 2 things. It made all reticles broadside, so that destroyers would know, hey, don't show broadside to the rockets. And then the other thing was, Tier 10, its accuracy got bad. Compared to what it used to be, it got bad. And it was already not great, but it was real bad after the reticle change. So Tier 8 didn't get touched, kind of got a little renovation, but it didn't really get messed with too much because if you're in a tier 8 CV, there can be some very small ships at tier 6. So I'm assuming they kind of left. I think that's defensive fire, just because of the red flak. Should be inside his flak range soon. Here we go. So the change was actually intentional. So tier 8 rockets can still do some pretty dirty stuff. Tier 10 rockets, I mean, RNG bless. Sometimes you get a hit and you're like, wow, really? That happened? Huh. But usually it's not. Alright, well. Are we gonna lose this? Hawk's running out of planes. Otherwise he'd be on top of this Thunder pretty serious. We still have 2 caps. Nevsky's going to be able to brace against the small end. That should be fine. Thunderer goes down. Definitely be fine now. I'm pretty sure the Hawk is low on planes, and the Nevsky can be able to just surprise motherfucker the small end. Nevsky's guns are Russian, so they should be fairly flat arcs. Planes go down in 6 seconds. He did recall.
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
We have a heal. Maybe we can sponge some bullets here and keep this dude lit. Plus we can keep him locked on a heading, which helps the minnow. Can I do a Hakuryu game? So I don't really want to do a Hakuryu game because the Hakuryu is weak, at least compared to against destroyers, which is why I'm picking the Midway. I could. If it was randoms, it'd be different, but this being in 21 containers. What the fuck? Why did I have 20 containers? I don't know what happened there. Did that make a cat noise? That sounded like a cat noise. Can you do a Richthofen game? Do the unique upgrade / legendary module on the Midway? Yes, I do. Yeah, so for the Midway, bomber health, and this increases the speed as well as the damage of the bombs by 10%, which is, the speed is more noticeable than the bomb damage. For the commander, it's a 9-point build with full fighter build and then 2 points into boost. I mean, I guess I could do this. It was the Italian containers to drop 1 flag or a camo? Oh, some Italian thing. Okay. From the new missions for Italian battleships? Oh, alright. Yeah, I'm not going to play the Richthofen into 7 destroyers. That is a no. I don't really want to play the Hakuryu into 7 destroyers either. So the Richthofen is very weak against destroyers. It doesn't really have tools for them. It was deliberately designed that way. So walking in with the Richthofen, knowing that there's 6-7 DDs in queue, that's not good. So I went ahead and swapped it, but we can try to play the other ships. Montana needs to be protected. Colbert's gonna be a problem. Colbert might make a run for Alpha. If he does, he's gonna get there super early. Although the Colbert could also go for Bravo. Here's what I will do. Exist for a minute, definitely getting into Charlie and be able to start the cap, and we're going to go over here in case the Colbert is going over Bravo to get a really early cap. We'll be ready to get resets. Fuck, he's going to bomb over there. So hopefully the Shima stays safe and the small end is able to help bully off the bombers. Des Moines rolling up too, so that's going to be helpful. Is the small end open? He is. Hopefully the small end doesn't get dunked. Small end did not get dunked. He lost a lot of planes for that. Alright, so the DD is in Bravo now. It is the Colbert. And we get some resets. Gonna have to do that again because we got a whole bunch of other people that are gonna come in here, try and help cap this stuff. Okay, so we got some more resets. I don't know if we are going to be able to get C before they get Bravo, but we do know that 2 of their destroyers went over there, so the Haraguma went to A. Smallland will be able to provide some cover for the Shima until the Des Moines pulls into position, which is good. There's the Haragumo. This is 4, 5, 6. We haven't seen another Salem, so there might be a Salem back here. Midway is not connecting, and I'm really happy about that. Smallenbrook, can you help? Shimikaze's just leaving his AA on. That's always a recipe for success, but somehow that also missed too. Shoot it down, dude! It's just like, come on. Alright, well, whatever. Midway's moving forward. Interesting. Small should be able to get Alpha. We need to get some kind of information over here because this is a 4, maybe 5 push. We don't see the Salem, which is a real issue. Okay, Colbert spotted. It's a problem, though.
Get back.
Shit. This Midway is a hard on for the Shima. See if we can somehow keep our small end alive. At the edge of the Salem range, we can try to work on the small end Colbert. There's the Salem. He went super fucking wide. Gonna pull forward to try and dodge. One bomb. Sucks. Swing back in. Just gonna keep working on this. Have to keep working on this. And any damage we get on a Colbert is actually really important because Colbert is very hard to hit at range for surface ships. Smallland opens up, which is not good for us. Is he gonna beach? Okay, interesting.
Reporting the position of a strategic target. Teammate, I need your support. Attention, support that target.
Can you help him? At all? Bruh. Do you realize what you're in? Okay. Okay, sure. So we could torp the Thunder, torp the Salem. Gotta have something happen here. Salem's gonna snuggle up on the island. We're gonna drop a fighter to try and lock this shit down. I wish the Smallland would be a little more impactful. Let's do this. Haragumo's gonna be cutting wide, and we're gonna have to torp this. That's defensive fire. That's potentially some real oof. Let's try to cut out and see if we can follow that turn. Does get a fighter. And his AA is not a joke. Hopefully that fighter starts to dock a duck on us. Whatever. Son of a bitch. It's getting completely fucking wrecked here. Des Moines is bailing. Okay. These guys are getting dunked. Bear's working on the Petro. Salem is in a position I can't really fuck with. Thunder has too much damn health. We can try to work on the Smallland, I guess. Jesus fuck, please, somewhere. Some kind of pressure, please. Yeah, real sexy drop there, Midway. Real fucking sexy drop. Beautiful. Extremely useful. Also sexy. Although, good turn for the Smallland. That was actually some good movement. Smallland just gets run down. Okay. Rocket this, maybe? Rocket the Salem, work on that. Maybe work on the Colbert.
Concentrate fire on the target.
Some damage, but fuck all. Please, guys. Please? Please, friends?
All stations, reporting the position of a strategic target.
I don't have fucking planes for this. Good news is he's trading well, which is nice. He's trading really well. Thunder is shooting me, which is cool. I got health to spare, man. Sure. Good, that goes down. Montana probably gets power farm. Sadly, our Smallland went down too. AP? It is AP. It's the wrong ammo. Salem. Health on the Salem at A? Anybody?
Requesting fire support.
Know where these guys are going. Well, we're gonna die to the Thunderer, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. Because the Thunderer is gonna keep charging us for what the fuck ever reason. One bomb. Terrible. They might have changed Midway's bomb dispersion. I am actually wondering about that. Hey, Gileax, congratulations. I can't do that right now, but I can do it in a moment. I'm gonna go for the Salem. I can't kill the Thunderer. All I can do is delay the Thunderer. Whatever. Fine. Midway, sorry, Montana dies. Cool. We can get rid of that fucking buzz noise. Might be a kill. Might not be a kill. Still wasting his time chucking HE. Petro's not going to be able to do anything wide. All we can really do is stay bow into the Thunder and waste his time. Might get lucky here. Beach or no beach? No beach.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Why the fuck would you turn that way? Doesn't make any sense. Suppose I bomb the Thunderer. Although I don't think I can. I can't. He doesn't know that he can HE through the deck. It's kind of laughable because it's a Thunderer. There we go. That's the HE. That's the ticket, buddy. You're figuring it out. He's learning. Probably can torp and then bomb. Maybe we can torp. I don't think we take 12,000 off of a HE salvo, so... Oh, fuck, we do. Triple fire, that's gonna do it. It's like, son of a bitch. I was gonna drop torps and then come out with bombs, but, well, I just didn't have enough time. Ram him? In what universe are you even asking about that? Come on. Ram the Thunderer. Ugh. Okay, Gileax. Let me see, where is this? This, yeah. Here you go, sir. Congratulations. CV RAM, best RAM. Yeah, you know, it turns out the CVs are not extremely maneuverable, so they're not easy to ram with. Is Implacable too weak to be enjoyed in bronze ranked? No, you can use it. Anything is good if you can use it. If you can use the Implacable, by all means, play the Implacable, do the thing. So we prepped the Richthofen. Again, with all the destroyers, though, might be a problem. I don't necessarily want to turn ranked into a request stream. I do try to play try hard in this, because also the ranked star system, they added like another 50 or 60% or something to it. So I don't want this to be like a 4 to 5 day slog fest. But I mean, I'm okay with varying it up a little, but we have to make sure that we're still... Fuck, I can't play Richthofen against that many DDs. It's just not going to work. Can I play the Audacious? Suppose we could. We wouldn't have the fighter build, which means we'd be at a disadvantage against an FDR. But I think that would be okay. Additional torp health, reduced detection and more maneuverability, more planes. Swap the more planes for longer duration fighters. If I'm going to fighter somebody, I really want it to stick. I'm not going to go down the tech tree and get all the... Fuck, I don't even have this? Really? I mean, I can make it work. I can make it work. It's fine. It doesn't matter if the DD... Well, no, the DDs actually were the problem in that match. The DDs really fucked us up. The fact that their Kleber was able to run away, pull fire, and just kind of keep dumping into the Petro was a real problem. That was an issue. Their Smolensk was able to push forward, take health advantages, and then actually contest the cap and trade our Smolensk, so that was not good. Realistically, I mean, I didn't remove them. That was not a good thing. But you can't discount a destroyer. Destroyers are extremely influential, especially when played well. And the higher up in the ranking stuff you're going to go, I'm not saying everybody in Gold League is, you know, like, mwah, the best of the best. But the people that are actually going to go through the time to grind through the whole damn line, they tend to know, they tend to have at least an idea of what they're doing. You have to have respect to that. Might be able to swap to the Richthofen. Do you recommend the fighter build Midway for the average CV player, or do you have to really know what you're doing to make it work? Really, the fighter build is to counter the FDR. It's not to counter other CVs. FDR is really slow, and because the FDR has so much health, people don't know how to play against the FDR, which is a problem. So if they don't know how to play against the FDR and the FDR just gets to run around dunking bitches, it's really hard for you to keep up with the amount of influence that the FDR can put out against battleships. Now, if it's a cruiser-destroyer battle, you might have advantages over the FDR because the FDR is not going to be able to land as much damage. But when there's 2 or 3 battleships on your team and the FDR just kind of attacks things as they just scatter all to the wind, it gets really fucking obnoxious. You try to fighter them, they just counter fighter, so their fighters end up fighting yours and their planes get away scot-free. It's like you want to be able to help and you can't. So it's in those instances that you want the fighter build so you can bully off an FDR. We did actually play against an FDR that was excellent. He was able to bait out fighters and constantly evade them and continue applying pressure even with us trying to lock him down. So that one worked really well, actually. But in general, the fighter build can hold back what an FDR can do and allow your team to be able to take positions and express itself. But if your surface ships aren't winning, if the situation on the water is starting to go south, then you don't get to dick around and slow down the FDR. You have to start trying to make influence plays, and then, well, if you're not bullying the enemy CV, then the enemy CV is running around making influence plays too. I wouldn't say the fighter build is about whether you're extremely experienced or not, because really, what's the difference? If you have a fighter build, your planes don't spot, and you've lost some additional torpedo damage throughput from proximity fuse. Okay, you lost 1,000, maybe 1,500 damage per torping attack. That's not a lot. You miss some aiming skills, but if you're able to aim, you don't need the aiming skills. So, like, what are you losing to get the fighter? That's really the thing you should be... that's the thing that's worth considering more. Yes, there are still 40% win rate players in top leagues, but there are also 50 and 60 and 70% win rate players in top leagues. And the amount of 50 to 60 to 70% players is higher, or it's... If you play in randoms, you have a 5% chance of encountering a Unicum, because it's 5% of the player base that are Unicums or Super Unicums or whatever. If you're in ranked, and almost all of the Unicums are in gold, well, you have a much higher chance of encountering Unicums as opposed to more standard / average players. And if you don't have somebody on your team that can kind of keep their team in check, then that's going to be a problem. And if you're playing a CV, you kind of pick up the slack. You kind of take the odd jobs that maybe other people aren't suited for. Turns out you've got 2 or 3 Summers on your team and they have 2 or 3 Smallens on their team. Well, son of a bitch, their Smallens are going to kill your Summers and just run away with the match. So you might not be able to kill the Smallens, but you can try to bloody their nose. You could try to get some information on where they are. Maybe you get some ships to be able to take some pot shots at them. So you kind of fill the gap to try and let your team overtake. And cruisers you can generally hit. You might not be able to kill them because cruisers tend to be smaller targets and they're more maneuverable. Battleships you can obviously strike, but battleships have a lot of health and a lot of healing. The destroyers are where it gets tough because the tier 10 carriers have consistently been nerfed in their relation to destroyers over and over and over again. More important question, how many nerds did Graf Zeppelin get with this patch? Has the Graf Zeppelin been getting nerfed? They put out numbers about the past 2 weeks of ranked. People aren't that enthusiastic about moving to upper tiers. Well, we do have an enemy CV that's in queue. Not currently any destroyers. It's up to the Richthofen or the Hakuryu. What's the Hakuryu build? Standard offense. I really prefer having fighters that last longer if I'm going to go through the trouble of placing them somewhere. Very important to me. Let me double check the flags. It's fine. So the destroyer number creeping up. Cruisers, I mean the Hakuryu can kind of deal with cruisers. What's the Moskva build one more time? Build. Commander build or upgrade build? Is there a visual cue when ships reinforce their sector, red tracers and flak? Still just DFAA? I'm gonna be honest, I haven't really learned the visual cues for the new animation system. Oh, actually, I just screwed myself because there were 3 carriers in queue. I was gonna swap to the Richthofen. We probably miss out on that game. We did, we missed out on the game. Whatever, since we dodged this, then fuck it, we'll look at the Moskva. I was just gonna play my game. Just gonna do my thing. Russian is back here. Right. Moskva, additional radar time, because I mean, it's Moskva. It's got a radar. Radar's long range. You want to do that. You could theoretically swap it out with reduced fire chance, and that's up to you. But radar is extremely important on a Moskva, so I would think that's pretty big. Accuracy, because Moskva guns. Propulsion is pretty standard for cruisers. I mean, you're not really going to be trying to race car turn and stuff. If you feel like you're going to play the Moskva where you're just going to sit in a position and eat a whole bunch of shit, you can go with the damage control system to reduce your fire times. Concealment pretty standard, although we can see the concealment on the Moskva is terrible. Consumables would get you 10% more of a heal and a little bit more radar time, which I suppose could be interesting. But realistically, concealment is the way to go. And the unique upgrade gives you a little more firing range and a little less, a little better dispersion, as opposed to picking reload or whatever. So this is kind of the unique upgrade for the Moskva. It is favored, but the more accurate you are, the more likely you miss. For the commander, gun feeder, you have a 10-second shell reload time, so that swaps it down to 5. If you're like, oh fuck, I want citadels, you swap to AP. I do like priority target just to tell me how many people currently want to murder me. Superintendent for an additional radar and additional heals, so it's very useful. Concealment. Again, the concealment is terrible, but I mean, at least it's less terrible or something. You're not being murdered from 16 clicks away or being murdered from 14. That's going to be your base 10. Then you get Adrenaline Rush because it's pretty standard. It gives you a whole bunch of bonuses. Longer duration radar because Russian radar is already short enough. And I did go with RPF in case I'm stuck on a flank, and it can at least give me an idea where a destroyer might be and whether it's correct or not for me to radar. And then lastly, I chose Expert AA because we might encounter CVs. So you could take these 2 points and move it somewhere else. I think personally this plus 1% fire chance for 2 points just feels extremely anemic to me, in which case you could pick something else, but that's up to you. The only question is why run RPF? Because RPF is free intelligence, and if you're in a situation where RPF is telling you, hey, there's a destroyer over here, you can look on the map and have a general idea as to how close the destroyer is or is not. Or if you've moved up to put radar over a cap, can give you some intelligence on if somebody's trying to swing around for a flank. You don't have to take RPF, you can take whatever the hell you want. I mean, you could take additional AA if you wanted, but you're not always going to be against a CV. This is a problem for the Richthofen. Well, we get to deal with this. 2 and 4 destroyers on a Richthofen. Sexy. Well, we're against an FDR, so at least we can bully the FDR. Maybe ours will win. Who knows? I mean, ultimately, build the thing for what you want to do. Like, part of the commander skill rework is to give you so many different options that theoretically there is no best build. That being said, you're going to find people that will math anything and go, this is the best build. Realistically, on the Moskva, if you weren't going to take the 4-point in RPF, you probably take the 4-point in Top Gunner or something. So if something's within 14 kilometers of you, then you get an 8% reload to main guns. That's right, I have to bully the FDR. I forgot about that. But again, you know, do whatever you're gonna do. It's okay. Have fun.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
That should latch. It's an FDR. What are you terrified about? That does latch. He recalls? He recalls. That's fine. And they didn't shoot, which means they stay on station for another 50 seconds, so he gets to go into alpha. We are, however, out of position to be able to bully Bravo, but we have a Marceau that's almost finished capping, which is cool. Didn't really lose much in the way of planes, which is nice. Hopefully our Shima doesn't get murdered.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
I mean, I kind of knew he was going to turn out. but I was kind of worried he was going to try to go for the Holland since the Holland was lighting himself. If I'm reining him in, if I'm not doing anything and he's not doing anything, then we're not doing something together. And realistically, my ability to fuck over DDs is extremely small. Take rockets for the Marceau, and we'll also cycle the ability to have a new fighter. He does drop the Hayate. Hopefully the Hayate doesn't eat too many bombs. Probably ate one. How do we have a way in on this? I think I have to go after the Marceau. I pursue him. Smoke screen over here is what? Summers? Summers is over there. Rocket planes aren't going to do much. You can swing around here and hit the Shima because the Shima is hard spotted. So you go down. Okay. That's something, I suppose. See, he's gonna turn here. He might strike the Kerr first, but he swings on the Shima. I can't help the Shima because the bruh.
Retreat now. Get back. Retreat now.
Just gonna sit here and get shot. Because you're hard lit by Holland because you're within 2 clicks of him.
Attention. Reporting the target position.
That's worth knowing.
Concentrate fire. Capture that area.
Please get back. Please stop saying lit for a CV to shoot you in the face. Whatever. He's gonna do whatever he's gonna do. We'll get some pens because he's got angles to us. Only 2 though, not very much.
Torpedoes dead ahead.
I can't take this shot because it's shitty. Summers is lit. Marceau's running him down. Cool. Ooh, Shima slammed on the brakes. We get a shot here. Maybe? Oh, it was a bad shot. At least the Shima is not being hard lit by the Holland anymore, which is good. Marceau, we can work on the Summers and the Shima. Help with that. Double battleship over here is potentially an issue.
Autopilot mode enabled.
I suppose he might have tried to torp line us. Summers is getting ripped apart by a Marceau, which is fucking great. We're gonna respot the Shima.
Capture that area.
There's the Shima. What you doing, bud?
All stations. Concentrate fire on the
It's
target.
reversing. Ooh, I think we catch him there. I think he's too far in for him to juke. Yeah, that latches. He loses 7. He recalls. Still loses planes though, right? Son of a bitch, these are so slow. Whatever. Can torp the Holland. I don't really want to though. Shima's left his AA off, which is kind of nice of him. And what we do here is that. Just kind of blocks him in. We notice the patrol fighters aren't able to do anything. Goes for the Marceau. Off the heel. I don't know why the Shima decides that he has to come in here and get hard lit by this Holland. Do have to work on this though. Holland gets hurt a little. We've got caps, which is nice. Marceau wants to push to see what he can do with the Shima. Shima smoke goes down in like 30 seconds. We have to cock block these torps again. There's the Shima. I think he gets through because he get a little burst of speed with the drop. Might have called him to Okay, that latches. He actually loses shit there. Thank God. Shots from the Thunderer. He dead. Daka. Plane Plane comes back up pretty soon. Marceau is gonna run down the FDR. Okay. Sure, boo, you do you. Let's do that. If the FDR comes forward, he might murder the planes. But it's gonna give the Marceau some measure of protection, and I guess we could actually just strike the FDR rather than the Holland. I think that is what we do. Yeah, we strike the FDR. But realistically, the Marceau tills him with torps, so this is probably a waste of shot. Unless he's able to juke the torp somehow. Yeah, was not great, but FDR is dead.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Are the Lowenhart planes the same as Parzival's? The rocket planes have the same rocket as the Parzival planes, but they are different planes. I don't think they go as fast, I don't think they have as much health kind of thing, but they have the same damage, and I assume they have the same pen. Cool. Nice. Ops fighter. Drop the fighter on the opposite side, maybe?
Fighter destroyed. Fighter airborne.
Fighter latches, but we do get to drop. You like the Richthofen camo? It's a nice camo. It was the camo that came out with the German CV event. And because I am a CV player, I went ahead and I went for it. Okay. Scimitorps goes down. This one's done. So we did get to bully the FDR, which is good. I mean, we didn't have a stellar game, but the FDR didn't either. So, I mean, I can usually pull an FDR down to about a 600 to 800 base XP game by threatening with the fighters. 7 DDs just dropped with double carrier. Lowenhart is amazing. Lowenhart is a solid tier 6. Can recommend. Initially when I started playing her, I did not enjoy it. It was not a fantastic experience for me. But learning how to use the rockets, learning what I could expect from the rockets, what targets I could rip into, what targets I couldn't, learning about, you know, the HE bombs, how consistent they were, learning the drop pattern, lighting fires, relighting fires that are perma, stuff like that. Pre-RTS CV planes could shoot back at attacking aircraft while going back to the carrier. Pre-RTS? There was no pre-RTS. RTS is pre-rework. Probably thinking pre-rework. This current iteration is the reworked CV. RTS CV was the original CV. I don't believe there was another version. Okay, we're against an Ohio Midway. Moskva Stalin, we could bomb these, maybe torp these, that's okay. Holland Kleber, we're not going to have an extreme amount of influence on, but maybe we can make something happen. Yeah, pre-rework means RTSCV, real-time strategy. It's when you were driving planes and shit from this menu. Like...
Battle starts.
Okay. I'm gonna drop a fighter there to block a scouting run. Try to force the scouting run to either go, like, be stuck down here or go deep in, maybe do a dive. Alright. Okay, go for the Kleber here. Beat flak, yay. We got some damage in. And there's a fighter there, so that's going to be a no. I might actually go for the Kleber again. Fighter will go down soon. Ours goes down, well, theoretically, and theirs goes down in about 10 to 15 seconds because ours is artificially extended by the slot 5 mod. Yeah, they'd shoot back. Instead of automated fires, you'd player one controlled ones. They could either latch on an enemy squadron or you could play in a strafing run. Well, the attack planes could latch onto an enemy squadron and disroute them, but the bombers and torpedo planes, which might have like defensive gunning per se, would not necessarily be able to aggressively shoot something. They would just be able to defend themselves, kind of shoot something. We did a little something. Fighter might actually get triggered there. I don't know. Our fighter's on cooldown. Clever and my face when? Okay. Marceau is trying to help protect the Shima. I don't know who's going for. I think he tried to do a last minute course correct on the Shima, but he's not going to have the line for it, so Shima is okay. Marceau is going to continue. I don't really want to pop a fighter that's not going to matter. There we go. We'll drop the fighter now because he's going to blow his bombs and leave before the fighter could latch. Try and go for the Kleber again. There's Kleber. So it's very important to try to work on a Kleber if you can. They're extremely fast. Because they're extremely fast, they're very hard for surface ships to deal with. But realistically, while we're fucking with a Kleber, we're losing AB. So this is not necessarily to the good, and in fact doesn't do fuck all anything. But there's 4 ships literally on top of each other, which is going to be a problem. It would be nice if the Marceau could beat the Kleber. Maybe we can do some long-range torp drops, try to get like 6-click drop, torp drop? What the fuck? Oh, okay, it's that guy. Well, it's not a surprise then. I don't know why he does what he does, but he does what he does.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Cool, so Venezia is extremely low. Nice. Could work on the Ohio, maybe. I don't really have an in with this fighter in the way.
Teammate, I need your support.
Can work on the Ohio. Stalin is actually having a pretty rough time. We get a single attack and then we just have to bail so we don't eat the fighter. Unless we wanted to try to heal through it. Maybe we could do that. Could we heal through? 4 planes. Pop the heal. It should be extended, right? Might be able to do that. Cool. So we do have the Squadron Consumable mod that buffs our healing, as in it makes the healing last longer, so we're able to eat the fighter with the heal consumable. I think we can drop one more time on this guy. We got a flood. Does that stick? No, probably not. It does not. He healed it. But Hakuryu is going to specialize on dealing with targets that it can stick to. Like this Ohio. I mean, I don't know where the fuck the Kleber is, but somebody has to give a shit about him. I guess maybe that just has to be me. Whatever, if he wants to chase us all the way to the edge of the map, at least we could do that, but we are gonna have to pull back. No, he's in Charlie, cool. So, we actually know where he is now. But we're taking AB. AB is better than Charlie, I suppose. Can we torp the Jutland, maybe? Or do we have to keep working on the Ohio? Jutland is not in smoke? Jutland, Holland, whatever. Fuck. Okay. We're losing a bunch of shit, and I think I don't know. That's a little tough, man. It's on fire because he repaired the flood. For fuck's sake, man, I'm allowed our cover! He turned off his AA. I guess he's just done with this. Cool.
All forces, capture that area.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Friends? Friends?
Teammate, I need your support. I need air support.
Bruh, hey, friends. Where the fuck are you going? What? Oh my god. What insanity is this? Two? I did get two. At least there's something there.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Oh my dear god. Please. What is this bullshit? Why are you guys in the middle of nowhere doing nothing?
Fighter airborne.
Do I have to cap in my cell in the CV hall? Is that what we have to do here? Whatever.
Autopilot mode enabled. What the ever-living fuck is this? Like, in all seriousness, what is going on? What insane bullshit is this? Great. I don't know how the fuck that happened, but I'm really glad that it did. Oh my god, this fucking dude. Done with you, bro.
Cover an AA cruiser.
Fighter airborne.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Yep, we'll get there. There's some here. What? The Shima has re-entered the match. Shima is doing something.
Autopilot.
Fighter returning to ship.
The Shima is a lie. So you can scare him. We can rocket that down. Good. Fuck off. Give fighters to the Puerto Ricos. The Puerto Rico can cap. I mean, what is this? All right. So we'll do that, and we'll come over with Torps. Who's killing?
Fighter airborne.
I will compliment him for being chill. I mean, he took some damage, but he stayed relevant. He back capped C. Fuck, he even took A and B. He got a triple cap. Probably saved a star off of that alone. Then he gets some good damage in on us. Yeah, whatever. It'll be fine. Thunder is close enough that, well, the Thunder probably just blaps the Midway, but the Thunder is also going to kill the defensive fighter, which means that we can just attack the Midway basically for free. Yeah, Midway's going to have some AA or whatever, but that defensive fighter should get murdered by the battleship. He's just waiting for the depth strike, right? He was, yeah. You have a replay to send into Wargaming, but you need to get the offender name. But if I run the replay, I don't see the names or the chat. What do I need to activate? I don't know. Maybe it didn't save it for some reason. You should be able to hold tab, and it should bring up a player list. I don't know why it wouldn't be that way, unless, I mean, the patch was literally yesterday, so if the replay was from 2 days ago or something, it might not initialize. It could be a problem. Could be a problem with the replay being old, I guess. Yeah, Kleber. With the triple cap and stuff, absolutely saved a star. This is not okay. Alright, so we played the Hakuryu. Played the MVR, and I guess the Audacious was requested. No, today you'll try? Yeah, you should be able to hold tab and be able to see like the list that you would see in the normal game, where you see people's names and what ships they're in. That should you should still have access to that. That was a bundle of what the hell is this? The Ohio was isolated, so we were able to dig into the Ohio with some torps. As far as the DDs freaking out, I don't know. I mean, there were 2 or 3 cruisers and a destroyer on top of each other in a death ball, and they kind of went over there, so... Did the plane kill them? Was it the death ball that murdered them? I don't know. Can bomb the Republic for good value. Smoles will be in smoke. That could be interesting. Hawk could torp the smoke, of course. We don't have super fighters. We have increased duration stuff. I'll have to check when I'm in the air. I don't remember. We can rocket the Smolensk. We can't rocket the Petro. Petro's too well armored. We'd have to torp it. We can bomb the Republic. Can't really bomb the Yamato. Same difference. Oh, it's this dude. Well, I hope he freaks out on the hack and screws that shit sideways. This guy wouldn't fight his DDs. Oh, by the way, so 90 seconds. So we do have advanced duration fighters, which is nice. So Daring has a smoke that he can pop kind of at the ready. So I'm going to do this. That'll give our Summers some safe skies to get over to Bravo and potentially do whatever they're going to do. But we're going to haunt A. Daring and Shima, somebody's going to go to Alpha, and we are slow enough in the rocket planes that we can attempt to bully them. Just depends if there's a Smole right behind them, which, let's be honest, there probably is a Smole right behind them. But we need to make sure that we're getting B before they get A. Okay, Petro, we're on the edge of his range. Still nothing in Alpha just yet. 40-something seconds on the fighter, doing great. Enemy DD, or yeah, enemy destroyer just popped in, probably directly in front of the Petro. One could assume. Holy fuck! Oh my god. Well, we didn't get to see him, so he gets to complete that cap before our Summers does, which is sad times. But Petro's defensive fire is down. 15 seconds on the fighter. I like the longer duration fighters a lot. It's gonna be a one-way shot. Definitely pops the Smole because he's not in smoke. Smole's a high value target. It's the reset on Bravo, which is even worse. Our fighters latch, which forces him off, and I'll pop this just as a general purpose kind of thing. You spot C. Yeah, bro, we're getting there. Unfortunately, we lost the thing at A. Our dude was getting shot. We're down 16 points because of it. There's the Shima. All right.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Use shots at... I don't think anybody takes shots at that. Nobody's in Charlie. Did he fighter the Yamato? He did not fighter the Yamato. So we do have a heal here. We can probably pop the heal a little early, get some torps into the Yamato. Daring is wide. Not a great drop. But we get a follow-up drop right after. He get a flood, which he has not prepared yet. Slammed completely on the brakes, probably missed there. I didn't read that well enough. Why the fuck was he able to shoot the Summers? That doesn't even make sense. Why was the Summers even... What? I don't know. We probably have to torp the Petro, but we know that the Yamato repaired, so we can try to light fires. Please focus the Daring.
Get back! Set a smoke screen! Set a smoke screen!
What is this? What was this supposed to do? How is that useful, friend?
Fighter airborne.
I don't know what, I don't know. What the shit? That's a noise I haven't heard yet. So RIP that dude. So we got a whole bunch of shatters. Oh my god, that noise is scary as fuck. We did not get any additional fires, but the fires should stay burning, which... I don't know. We could work on the Petro. We do have a Thunder over there. That's good. Both the DDs are clumped. Oh my god, why?
Get back!
What is this?
Get back!
Bruh. It's a bonk guy. Maybe he's doing it on purpose. I don't know. But at least the Yamato goes down. That's good. Okay. I mean, bonk kind of has a reputation for trolling, so... Might be a troll thing. I don't know. Daring Shima are going to smoke each other. We could try to spot the Smole. Most likely we have to work on the Petro now, because the fuck else are we going to do?
Fighter airborne.
I don't know who this guy is, but I don't need to know either. Done with that. To work on the Republic, maybe we set a flood, then we could set some fires. It's just, I don't have a way in on the DDs if they're on top of each other, smoking each other. Like, there's just, nothing's gonna happen with that. Hard turn to the right. And hard turn. There's no camo. Interesting. Still have a Thunder to ward off the Petro. I don't see a way in on this at all. So I think we just have to get A.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
There's no battleship over here. We can start to move. Maybe play some Ring Around the Rosie with the Petro. Realistically, this is... Oh, bruh.
Teammate, I need your support.
All stations, requesting fire on the designated target.
Bruh.
Teammate, I need your support.
Okay. Like, battleship for the Petro, please. Fuck. Small will give them some fighter cover. I'm gonna work on the Repub.
Fighter airborne.
I can't be artistic, he's just gonna turn. Try to follow the turn, though. Oh my god, that's so weird. We're gonna torp the Petro, see if we can do something with that. Why didn't I stop the enemy shooting the Daring? Because they're traveling in a pack and they smoke each other. What the hell does he want me to do? Where's the radar where I get to shoot them? Oh, hey look, a CV's coming. They pop smoke. What am I gonna do? Torp the smoke? Power of prayer? Get real.
Destination reached. Autopilot mode disabled.
Why did the Thunder... Why did he move? Thunder, like, you were completely in a position to bully the fuck out of this Petro. I don't know. Son of a bitch!
Autopilot mode enabled.
See, Petro's scared of the Thunderer. Oh, God. Summers is running... At least the Smole's gonna take Charlie. That's good. Summers gets dunked. Not good.
Fighter airborne.
Set a fire for whatever the fuck that's worth.
Fighter airborne.
Can hard cut in here, I think. Can. Double fire. Cool. So you repaired the first one and we lit a double. Can't bomb the Petro's deck is too thick. Small v small combat. Double fucking DDs that are on top of each other with fighters and shit. Our small dies to the Petro. Some bitch. Maybe we get... I don't know. Maybe we get lucky. We have to try and help our small somehow. Somehow. Thunder v Republic. I don't have that. I can try to torp. It's low.
The enemy is about to win.
You got our small though.
Destination reached.
You have to work on the Shima next. But we have to somehow... Please don't ram. 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 Repub rams though. Small's dead.
The enemy is about to win.
Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. So the Repub just rams the Thunderer. That takes him off the board. Double deity and a small. Oh, they're not gonna ram. The Thunderer does not get the health trade per se, so I really thought that would have been dealt with.
You are the last hope.
We don't have any ability to do anything because this guy's just gonna keep spinning in a circle. Oh, that noise is so weird. Get some resets here. I guess we could give it up to the Repub. It's been dancing pretty well. I don't really want to give it up to the Shima. Suppose we could torp the Repub. Oh, fuck. I mean, if we just can't move because the autopilot's like, that works too.
Fighter airborne.
Every little turn he does is magic. Every fucking turn it dodges stuff. Every little turn it does is magic. Oh. How do I attack over islands? Just lots of repetition. Also, slam on the brakes. That's very important. Slam on the brakes so that you can see how the reticle moves rather than like, if you're going really quickly, the reticle's going to move really sharply. It's going to be very hard to lead. Yeah, he just ran forward and died. Like, spot for me! There are 3 enemies over there. Okay. Maybe he wanted to get close enough to Hydro one or something, but I think he blew his smoke screen, so like he couldn't even smoke Hydro trick. He just walked forward and got murdered. Bonk did as well, which was weird. Summers, I mean, you know, he tried. He went for the back cap, the DDs rotated, cut him off. I hadn't been on top of the DDs because the CV kept flying over dropping fighters. And again, the fact that they could just smoke each other. Like, I was trying to work on the wide side stuff. I wish the Thunderer had stayed relevant to bully that Petro, though. Because then we could have worked together on the Repub instead of the Repub just walking over and murdering him. Back to the Midway. Hello, Sith Kitten. My love, how are you? I am sleepy, but I'm glad you're here. Good to see you, Sith. Now I'm kind of smiling. Aw. Not all nation CVs can attack over islands like that. If you're playing German CVs, yes. German CVs have a different angle of attack for their rocket planes, so that is absolutely true. You think they rushed the commander rework to make money? All conditional skills don't have an activation indicator. Inexcusable, you think? I think the fact that people needed the indicators, I think that surprised them. I think they just thought that didn't matter. In hindsight, oh, I guess they probably do want this. Technically, you drop one bomb, not one bomb, but multiples. It's more realistic to hear the drop sound. Oh no, I get the sound, you know, is different. Sure, I get that, but just like the amount of difference in the sound is like, whoa, this is. I got to get used to this. It's really, really different. See. He said it's still a work in progress. Realistically, the Commander rework, they're going to put it out. They're going to figure out all the stuff that's going on. And I mean, I was saying before when people were like, well, are they going to fix Hidden Menace? Maybe. But if they do it, it's going to take 2 to 3 months because they're going to pull in all kinds of data. The initial reactions people have, the reactions people have in the long term. Plus, they're going to have to sit in meetings discussing ideas. How could we change it? If we did this change, how's the code going to have to be done? How long will it take to implement? How long will it take to test? Shit, that didn't work. Let's try this different thing instead. I mean, there's a long process. So, I mean, you already kind of knew, if you look at the way that Wargaming is released or done fixes, that it's going to be 2, 3, maybe 4 months before they address it. So it dropped earlier this year, and I think, January? We're now in March. Supposedly, we're like 2 or 3 weeks out from hearing what this change to Deadeye is, and from what I understand, it's like a radical one, but no details have been released at all. I just remember, like, somebody translated the Russian stream and said there's going to be a huge change or a big change to Deadeye. So maybe they're just going to get rid of the sniping skill altogether, come up with something completely different. I don't know. Okay, cool. So we are against an FDR, which is nice, because we can try to bully the FDR with fighters. I guess 07 isn't doing clan battles anymore? Or maybe he's just not active tonight. Double battleship, so we do want to at least keep the FDR off that if possible. I don't know who this is. $8:20 p.m. here, and I'm retired, so I have every day off. Let's look for the FDR and see if we can do whatever. I hate ensconce. Well. Switching teams.
I'm not able to help you.
I feel loved. It's got a fighter blocking the path in. Believe he could turn out in time. She can. Yeah, right. Gonna lack information, but I can't let him in on this. Not allowed. At least we're ahead on A, which is nice. Try to watch the planes. Where you going, man? What you doing? How you been? How your mom and them? I'm chasing him. He's not doing shit, and I'm not doing shit, so... Technically, that's not good, because they've got an 07 member, so that's going to be a thing. Right.
All stations, proceed to capture that area. It's a goal.
Okay.
Provide anti-aircraft fire support.
You're worried about FDR bombers?
Help is on the way.
Bro?
Affirmative.
There you go. That'll latch. Shouldn't know the Shima's there to be able to drop him. Yeah, it's a rush drop. It's just trying to get the fuck out of the fighters. Head by 10 points. Those did latch. Cool. Those planes go down. Daring Salem Thunderer. Let's try to set up to prep for the next FDR drop. Might have to go for resets. We also have to troll around for what the FDR is doing. He's in smoke, we don't get resets. Yeah. God, stop whining. What do you fucking think I'm doing, bro? So he's gonna have AA over here. Probably going for either the Moskva or the Yamato. That does latch. He recalled. He got out. Alright, we need to assist this flank. Let's show Republic. I don't have a way in on this. Could go all the way around, start working on the Yam. Thunder's cutting north. Corpse out.
Support the allied target.
Not gonna be able to get there in time. Although I could actually just move over there. Torping the DDs. Okay. Seems like a waste.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target. All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Derp. Sexy. Unlucky there. Don't get to attack. Let's start reversing though. Daring goes dark, Hargumo's lit. Bomber's out, probably for the Holland. Work on the Thunderer.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Oh, we could play that.
All stations, report to the position. Get back.
Those did latch. Burned up a bunch. I'll burn up the rest. Cool. Save the Holland, but we don't have a way out on Charlie.
Reporting the target. Roger. Proceeding to assist you.
I mean, the DDs could be cutting over to Bravo. Probably are.
All stations, proceed to capture that area.
Fuck off. Just make shit happen. Everybody help! Help me! It's hard. Yeah, it's hard, bro. Do shit. Make things happen. Slam on the brakes, 'cause more hits on that. I don't know where the fucking DDs are. I think the DDs are cutting over to Bravo. Yeah. Venezia's AA is pretty good. Oh, I don't know how bad that shit's going.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
Assume there's a DD in this area. Maybe we can help out with this. There is. Daring pop smoke. Okay. Well, at least we know where the daring is. Don't know where the fucking Haragumo is. Don't really. Okay, now we know where the Haragumo is. So they did cut over to assist, which means Charlie is something that can be dealt with. Fuck off, Haragumo. I don't think we get 2 strikes onto the Thunderer's dead. I should probably strike the Salem, but it's just not gonna matter. 3K is not enough. With the FDR on top of the Thunder is power dead. It's just not gonna matter. Daring Smoke goes... Well, Daring Smoke's gonna be back up real soon. Like, y'all gotta make fucking plays. Sitting here just kind of waiting for shit. Got a Yamato, bully a Petro. Hurt him. Do the damage, make shit happen. We can force the Daring to smoke again, maybe start working on the Haragumo. They're really far out of position, so that's something. Haragumo smoked? The fuck? For what? And really, I mean, they've got such a huge lead, they don't even have to care. Would be really nice if we clapped the Daring, though.
Attention, reporting the target position.
Come on, Holland. Come on, Holland. God, why did they turn this? Why did this shit get changed? I think the Midway might have been altered because it feels different. Daring goes down, right? Daring goes down. Daring goes down. We can bomb the Petro. And also fighter this. Oh yeah, good luck with that, bruh. Well, actually might happen. Haragumo is in Alpha now. Which is important, but I have to bomb the Petro. We're gonna lose Alpha. I don't get the resets. He just smokes, so... Does he, though? Does he get the resets? Who knows? Petro's pretty beat to shit.
We destroyed an enemy cruiser.
That latches. It forces him off. That's cute. We are detected. Now we're detected. He's midish. Again, nice fighters. Yeah.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship. Receive. I'm on it.
Overfly? Not an overfly. Terrible damage. Well, if we can turn while not being shot by AA, that would be good. And even let himself, that's nice. We lose 1 plane, but we strike with 2. Enemy Thunderer is dead. Nice. Terrible. And, yeah, we probably die to the Haragumo, because fucking no assets. We can torp across the Haragumo. Try to slow his charge down, I guess. Lose one plane, drop with two. Should say miss with two, maybe. Oh, we got our bombs back. Yep. Hey, look at that. We fucking missed. Sexy shit, huh? Well, we'll get some bombers back, I guess, and then we'll be able to bomb more. But not really anything gonna happen. No, because we time out before we can do anything. Yemi seems meh. Petro is very skinny, that is correct. Huh, by a little bit. So, if the Yami had pushed on the outside, I mean, he could have just kept fighting, shooting the fucking Petro. But, I don't know. So we got some damage in on the Daring. 3 bombs and some fires, whatever. Harugumo a little. Did they change the bombs with this graphic update? Maybe the hitboxes are smaller? Hmm. I mean, Raging Neckbeard? What? Did they say on the English stream as well that Deadeye would not be a mere change of percent something? From what I understand, Deadeye is being completely changed. Deadeye is not being altered or you know, changed in percentile this or whatever that. It's Deadeye is going away and there is something else that's coming in. What the something else is, I don't know. But if I understand, it's like it's just they're redesigning whatever the hell's there and just putting in something new. As well as, I'm sure, other adjustments to the commander rework. I'll play the Richthofen again. Actually, I am curious. What was their FDR? Was I able to at least bully him down? No, he got passed. Well, if it was a loss, that's about an 800, so I guess that's technically about normal. So I think normally I'm able to win. The FDR has about 800, so 800's another 4, it's about 12. He did well. I think he got to run loose for a while. Was telling you they actually said it on the English stream. Oh, well, cool. So that's even more confirmation. I just knew it was getting altered. Okay, yeah. The confirmed respecs will come too. I mean, it just seems obvious. Of course they would. I mean, the conspiracy theory nonsense that, oh, they brought out the commander skill rework to fuck you. Yeah, they're gonna fuck you. I mean, the moon is made of cheese. Gravity is a myth. Flat Earth society forever. Like, I mean, come on. It's a major rework. It's a major alteration to the game. They put out a bunch of stuff for 4 different classes. A few things really jumped out, I guess. One of which got screamed about and raged about in all kinds of videos and whatever. One of them people freaked out about was the flak damage reduction, which doesn't mean fuck all. And then the other one people freaked out about was Deadeye, which, well, that did matter. And I assume they're going to be tweaking a bunch of other stuff because they'll have hard data from like 2 or 3 months worth of how many people picked this, how many people picked that. How well did it perform? Did it matter? Is it chartable? Did it actually show some kind of use? I don't know what that is, Giliax. So when I said I know French, bonjour, chemise. That's kind of the extent of what I got. Right, so we are against an FDR. We have a Des Moines that we could rocket. We have Shikishima and Yamato we could bomb. Ew. Let's see. Take the rockets out. If we get a nice clip into the Des Moines, that'd be cool, but we're gonna screen the FDR. I need to get more, I need to not only screen the FDR, but then follow through and make a play. Screen the FDR, follow through, make a play. Screen the FDR, follow through, make a play. Rather than just chasing the FDR around. So, you know, if I can slow his influence and get further. Ooh, he turned in. That latches. Does it latch, though? I think it does. It should latch. It does. It just latched. So he gets chased. He loses 7 planes. I don't know where the Des Moines is. It's fine. Come out with some rocket. I don't want to waste the rocket planes. Not when I can rip into a Des Moines. With his fighter being there, I can't effectively scout. That was a good cock block. So we're gonna take the Torp, see if we can head over to Charlie. He's got bombs out for the Monty. His fighter goes down real soon. There's the Des Moines. Bombs out probably for the Monty. So I'll take this drop real quick and then we will... Oh, I guess he's bombing the Daring, but that's not really going to result in very much. Come over here, maybe fighter the Monty. Zhao's got fighters, he can look after himself. Daring fucking smoke, bruh. Whatever.
Provide cover for that target.
Set a smoke screen. Set a smoke screen.
Why are you being greedy, dude? Smoke. You got like 7 of them. Use the force, Luke. Hit the fucking button. Maybe he's hydroed by the Z? Like, I don't know. I don't know why he was hiding. Alright, well, we have a fighter over the Montana for the next 45 seconds. I can strike in on the Des Moines, see if I can find something else useful. I don't want to be this close to a Des Moines because all I do is hemorrhage planes for it, but I really want to rip into this dude for 20k. So maybe we can get the kill here. That's gonna hurt. It hurt.
We've destroyed an enemy cruiser.
Well, 22 seconds on the fighter. We might be able to play cock block king with the Come on, come on. Where the fuck are you going, dude?
Retreat now.
What is this?
Get back.
Fighter airborne.
Where are you going, Montana? It's walking closer and closer to an FDR that is just waiting to beat the ever-living fuck out of him. Please say no to drugs. I don't know. It's whatever. He's doing whatever he's doing. Bombs are out probably for the Daring again. We have 34 seconds on the Montana while he gets cross-shot or something. What are you doing up there? Please. Yamato shells, Petro shells, Z-52 torps. What are you doing with this? "11 seconds on the fighter. Pop him a new one. Could probably strike the Petro here.
Fighter airborne.
I really don't want to bring 9 planes to this, but I really want to actually be able to strike the Petro as we get pinched between Ashiki and all the other AA that comes with it. Fuck! Oh, look at that sex ass damage. 3K. Feel the burn.
Much obliged, Commander.
Hey, Daka Daka, we get to trim that off a little bit, but hey, look, Z-Torps. Please don't die. 1. There's more. Oh, sorry, those aren't Z-Torps, those are Holland Torps. Yeah. Yep, that happened. Let's try and drop. Maybe we can swing on the Petro? Can we do that? Can we swing on the Petro? Petro turns in, right? Because Petro's like, nah, bro, don't torp me. Whatever. Can't do anything there. We'll bomb the Yamato. Got a flood. That's going to pop a damage con. We're behind now. Oh, he got latched again. Daka Daka. He didn't recall fast enough, did he? Shoot, please. I don't know, whatever. It looked like he did. Well, the consumable did get burned, which means the consumable didn't actually shoot. Z is going to be able to AA us, but his AA is off. We do have a heal pretty soon on the bombs, and the Yamato AA is terrible. Oh, are we gonna get lucky? 1 Citadel. Not enough. Running out of planes.
All stations, concentrate fire on the target.
We should have waited for the 5th plane. Other CV 8K. Roger. We can take the, we can track down the FDR and get the kill on that, I guess.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Yeah, let's just run. Let's just bail. Really glad he told me that. Infinite planes! Unlimited planes!
Good show.
Yeah. If he sticks, they stick to him. And we're gonna go find the FDR. I can't waste shots on the Z because I don't have the planes to. Although it's a Smol. Smol should murder the Z. Eventually, right? There we go. Yep, okay, he's having a bad day. Shiki's AA ain't nothing to fuck with. We're chasing a Roosevelt, which ain't nothing to fuck with either. That's gonna be 6 clicks. To even get to the CV. All we need is like 1 plane. I don't even think we get 1 plane. Jesus fuck.
Victory is in sight.
Can't do it. I can torp that though. Torp, I have a heal. There we go. FDR is down. Good enough.
I owe you one.
Okay. Alright, so double cap, we're up in ships and stuff. Doing okay now. Yeah, unfortunately, I mean, if we're ripping through the AA on a Midway or an FDR, it's going to be probably about 2. So we're gonna lose maybe 2 planes if we're able to cut it directly, but since he was running away, we had to walk through his AA to get to him. That's just, that's a problem. Well, Bill runs for a while. I think he started to turn a little late. He might eat 1, maybe 2. He ate 2. Not enough for... He ate 3. I didn't expect the 3rd. But whatever. 8 seconds. It's done. Were we able to bully the FDR? Yeah, 700. So him we were able to bully, yes. Infinite planes. But the crazy thing was when they gave free respecs when they changed IFHE less than a year ago. They also gave free respecs when they allowed CVs into clan battles on the assumption that people might want to spec into AA. So they did that as well. They said, and also they might have done that with ranked too when CVs were announced to be in the ranked season. Because I remember it happening a few times. They said when the Commander rework came out, if they made big changes, they would give free respecs. Despite all that, the conspiracy theory spread like wildfire. Yeah, the amount of, like, cynical fuck everything-ness is a lot. Like, a lot. Which is weird. I mean, I guess it's not weird, but it's unfortunate. Against an FTR? Against Citizen in a Montana? Okay, guess he got sick of the Salem. We can rip into a Stalin, we can rip into a Small. A lot of battleships. We have to be protective with our aerial detection. Because Shiki and Montana both have pretty decent range. They could go for some CV snipe stuff. And we're gonna have to slow the FDR down.
General quarters.
Autopilot mode enabled.
I mean, we could ram the CV up over here. That'd get us in secondary range too. It looked like he was cutting in, but he was not. Take torps. Torps are better for the initial harass, so we can plug a hole.
Fighter airborne.
Recall. Stalingrad. Good to know where the Stalin is. That's a rocket target. I shouldn't have wasted the boost there. I was like, can I come back in again? I could have just struck the Burgon. Lost all the planes to flak because they got pinched. Probably swing out on the Stolly. We have 10 seconds till thing. Bruh? Oh god, it's him. Okay. How long on this? 9 seconds?
All stations.
Fighter latches. It might actually scare him off. Fighter just latched there. Hopefully he recalls. He does. Cool. Let's go for the Stalin now.
Attention. Putting a target position.
A little high. Very high. One sit. It's too high. Give these guys a generic fighter. Might start attacking around the same time as block the AA a little with the church or something. I don't know. Can we cut in on this? Can we cut on in this? We can. We need to not fuck this up though. A little better. Still single citadel. Womp womp. I have 6 rocket planes. I can do it again. Go in with the rockets again. Do that. Okay. FDR doesn't really have anything going after the Zhao, I guess. Zhao's pretty chill. Just trying to break this. What it's worth. Ohio's gonna be stuck between a rock and a hard place. I need to fucking nail this shot. Stop jerking off. Whoa, whoa, no, no! Okay. The bear throws away his health for the dunk. We have to stay here for the planes, which is now. What do we bomb? Could bomb the Burgon. Oh, buddy.
Get back!
Please, fucking Christ, why this guy?
Autopilot mode enabled.
Sure. So we can try to work on the Montana. Shikishima is probably nastier AA than the Montana does. Fuck. Force of habit.
Reporting a target position. Fighter airborne.
Miss.
Fighter destroyed.
A piece of them. That's something.
Requesting assistance.
Knocked his gun. Actually have to back up here.
Autopilot mode disabled. Autopilot mode enabled.
Petra's gonna hurt the Shima. Yeah. Citizen bullying the Zhao. Do this and respot the Shima.
Fighter airborne.
The
Fuck.
enemy team has taken the lead.
Ohio dies to the Shima. Shima crosses over here. It's constantly reset by Montana. Really just rather be in a Midway. This is bullshit. There's too much stuff I need to interact with, and I don't have the tools for it. Hey look, it's a Shima. Might want to be aware of that, Ohio. Just saying. Get the Montana. Not going to be able to kill the Monty. He has too much health. Oh my god, what is this? Bombs all the way up in outer space. Come on.
I need intelligence. Fighter airborne.
Alright, planes. You gotta work with me here. You gotta fucking do something. One? God. Alright, right. I can't move up. There we go. I was already taking pot shots from the Burgone. This is not armored enough because HE can rip into it. Alright, well, he juked some Shimakaze torps. That's good. Let's try and get this in the way. Something's in the way. Pretty sure the Burgone is like full health. Okay, fighters latch onto the torps. Come on, Zao torps, do something useful.
Concentrate fire on the enemy warship.
There's one plane, drop with two. Eats two Zao torps, that might be big. Can rocket the Shima maybe? Jesus. Ohio, buddy. I don't know, whatever. They're doing whatever they're doing.
Destination reached. Autopilot
We
mode
have to go
disabled.
in.
Autopilot mode enabled.
Also need to fighter the fuck out of these dudes. Burgone probably kills us. Yeah, these guys die. Cool. I have to bomb the Burgone here? Come on, where's the Shima? Shima, whatever.
Fighter airborne.
Ooh, we might get this. Cool. At least we take that out.
Enemy destroyer blown up.
Our fighter eats torpedoes again, which means we have to go over here to then refighter to then swing on the Burgone. I don't think he can. Well, he might be able to attack with that. We'll have enhanced reactions. It'd be nice if the Ohio had like, I don't even know. Whatever. Maybe we could somehow make it out with something just extremely dumb. Pop the heel because we're going through flak. God. Oh yeah. Suppose we fighter the Zao and torp the Burgone? Can't reset the Burgone, we're too late. We can get rockets out to save B, or at least stall B. Keeps it to 1. It can't be fully nose in against the battleship. We do get resets here, which is great. It's actually kind of cool. The FTR rockets on me are kind of silly. Not gonna lie. Actually, can't cut that way because of Shiki shells. But I mean, we're dead anyway.
The ship is on fire.
Whatever, we'll cut that way. It'll be fun. Might die. We
The enemy team
died.
has taken the lead.
Whoa. Let's see. 29 defended ribbons? Yeah, I guess. Hope I save it. Hey, who knows? How many you have on the blacklist? Yours must be full soon. I mean, I'll blacklist people for a variety of reasons. Mostly, no. The biggest reason I'll blacklist is if somebody's just straight up being a douche. In that case, you blacklist. But I'll also blacklist if there's like just constant obnoxiousness, where it's spam or something. I don't know, just something where it's like, oh man, just leave me alone with this. This has got to stop.